Hello, welcome back to another episode of my show. Today we're going to be doing a Squishies where you can find at stores, or Squishies where you can actually get at stores. So I did part 1 in last year of August, and I do list around 70 stores. And today I'm going to be doing part 2 where I list around 27 stores, and one is actually not really considered a store because it's not specifically like where it says. Still going to include it just because it's kind of like related to Squishies. But anyways, let's get started. Also, I do not have all the Squishies, so either I'm going to be putting a photo or a video of it just to show proof that they actually sell that certain Squishies in that certain store. I'm still going to be listing some stores from my last part, but these are kind of like the updated ones where you can get like more than like one type of like Squishy, like one brand. So the first store is Showcase, and this is actually located in Canada. I don't have any of the Squishies because I still haven't been to that store, but you can actually get Squishies there and they have their own brand. So the next store is Target, and they have a bunch of Squishy brands. So first they have soft and soul Squishies, which are these. So they are these. Then they have the Squishless Squishies, and they have the Tsum Tsum Squishies, and I think also the Shopkin ones. These are Tsum Tsum Squishies, and I did get duplicates of them. This is the packaging from the Squishless Tsum Tsum Squishies. This is the licensing. And then they just have the normal ones. And that's the packaging for the ice cream. And then they have the Squishmallows, which are kind of like a plush mixed with a squishy, which it's basically kind of like inside there's memory foam to make it like slow rising. Have Amazing Squishies, which is a new brand they got. They have the Good Atomic Squishies, which I actually do have. These are the ones that they have. And these are actually licensed by Sanrio. Then they have My Little Pony Squishies, and there are marshmallows. They have the Sanrio Squishies, which I also do have. So these are the Sanrio Squishies. And they're actually licensed by Sanrio, but you can't really see it. It's the trademark. This is the packaging for the Squishies. They have the Squishiums. Then they have the Num Num Smoosh Cakes, which I actually don't have, but they are kind of pretty expensive. I think they are around like $10 to like $15. I'm not very sure, but they do come in like plastic packaging. So next we have Walmart, and they have the soft and soul Squishies, which again they are these. They have the Squishium Squishy. You have mini ones and also jumbo ones. They have Smooshy Mushy Squishies, and they sell the Besties and even the Yasho ones, which come in like little packaging. So these are the Besties, and I have 3 of them. So this is the macaroon, a sushi, and a caramel apple. They all come in like different types of packaging, but these are the ones that came in, and you can actually collect them. They have the K-pop cuties, which I actually don't have. They have these Squishless Squishies, which again, they are these. And I think they also have the Shopkins one. They have Amazing Squishies, and those come in like little packaging. I'm not really sure. They also have the Sanrio Squishies, which again, they are these. So that's for Walmart. So next we have Michael's. So first we have the Squishes by Curtology, and I do have a bunch of them. Like, I actually have more, but this is just how much I was able to get. All come in like little tags and different prices. And sometimes they might have these Christmas ones. They have the Smooshy Mushy Squishies, which again, they sell the Besties and even the Astro ones. Then they have the Crisp Balls, which are these. Here I have the football one. They have 4 different types. They have the soccer ball, the baseball, and the football one, and also I think the basketball as well. And I think they also have the tennis ball. I'm not very sure. They have the soft and soul Squishies. They have the Squishies, and they have the desserts and junk food, and again they come like in little packaging. Now I'm not sure if they're still like selling those, but if they do, then that's actually good because those I think are rare. So those are all of those Squishies that they sell at Michael's. So next we have the Dollar Tree. So first we have the Squishiums, and again they sell them in different packaging. They sell the mini ones, and I think also the jumbo ones. I'm not very sure. Next they have the Fruit Squishies, and again I'm not sure if they still sell these, but I did get these around like Christmas time. So these are the Fruit Squishies that I got, and I have the pineapple, the lemon, and I do have the orange, but I'm not sure if I still have it. I think I have it somewhere right there. I also have the strawberry, but they didn't sell the strawberry in my dollar store. Next we have the bonbons, and I do actually have those. So I don't know if they're considered squishies, but they're kind of like the mochi squishies. So they come like in little bags, and inside they have like these little like, I don't know, like plastic, like the, I don't know, like the claw machines. And I bought 2. So here they are, and again they're not kind of like squishies, but they're kind of like the mochi ones. But first is this like rhino, I think. I'm not really sure. I think it's a rhino, I'm not sure. But yeah, but they're kind of like not like slow rising. And here is the like little kind of like collector's guide. They come like in little bags, and here they tell you kind of like basically every single one of them. This one, the Tasty Trina, something like that. So that's the one that I got, and I also got the turtle one, and then I got this green one. So this is the turtle. And here's the just like the collector's guide again. So next we have the sports squishies, and these they sell them for like $1, so that's a really good deal. And I do have all of them. I do have the football and the basketball one, but again I can't seem to find it, but I just got these. So that is for the Dollar Tree. So next we have Walgreens, and they also sell the Squishy List Squishies, which are these. So next they sell the Squeezables, and these are the ones, and all of them do have their own packaging. They are different varieties, so there's like different types of food, fruit, and also characters, and then they have their own squishy. So I have 2 of them. So first I have this jumbo squishy, and this is the melon bread. And then I have this mini toast squishy, and this is like the brand. It's called Squishy Stretch here. And they're pretty squishy. They do sell a lot of mini varieties squishies. I almost forgot, but Walgreens sometimes each year on like Halloween time, they usually sell like stressed like levers, also known as squishies. And these are some of them that I have. So this one is from 2016. And then this one is from last year, which was 2017. And they do sell these in a limited time, again because of course the Halloween squishies, of course, will be kind of weird to sell them around the year, but they do have those. So that is for Walgreens. So next we have Claire's. So first they have the Hello Kitty Sanrio squishies, and those are actually licensed. I don't have those yet because I haven't been to Claire's for like a while. Those I think are $10 each, and they are actually licensed by Sanrio, so they do come from like the official like store. And they have squishy earrings, and those are from the Claire's brand. I think those you can actually get them in like at the earring section, and they are actually actual squishies. They are slow rising. And they have the Yo-Yo lip balms. I do have one, but I can't really seem to find it. I do have like different variety of like Yo-Yo lip balms. Like they have like the fruit themes, like the emojis, I think also food, I'm not really sure, but they do have a lot of them. Then I have the keychain squishies, and those are actually also kind of like squishies. Those are actually kind of like squishies, kind of like they're kind of slow rising, but like in the inside it's kind of like flour. I'm not really sure, but those are pretty slow rising, but they're not like squishies, like real squishies. Next I have the Squeezables, and I do have one. I only have one. And then they also have these Squishy List Squishies, and they sell like these. I think I only have season 1. And then they also have the Kawaii Squishies. I think they sell them in like 2 like different forms. So one in like the blind bags, which come like in little boxes, and then they have the ones that I think like in the astral packaging, where you can actually see like what squishies you're gonna get. That is everything for Claire's. I don't have a lot of squishies from there because I haven't been there. So next we have Barnes & Nobles. First they have the Kawaii Squishies, and those they also sell them in the blind box form and also in like the packaging form. And they also sell the licensed Hello Kitty squishies or the Sanrio squishies. So they sell the donuts, I think the macarons, I'm not sure if they're macarons, but like the food ones. And I think they also sell like the, I don't know, like the little mascots. I'm not very sure. I don't know how to say it, but it's called a Gretsuk, and those come like in little like emoji, and not emoji, but like in like face form, something like that. But I don't know how to say it. So next we have Justice, and they sell 2 squishy brands. So first they have the Squeezables brand. They also sell the Soft and Soul Squishies. Those are the only brands that they sell at Justice. And they also do sell like the Jumbo Squeezables. They have like a bunch of them. So next we have Five Below, and I have bought from there one time. So they sell the Soft and Soul Squishies again. They also have the Yo-Yo lip balms, and they have another brand that's called Squish Me. I actually do have one. They do come in their own packaging, but the packaging is not resealable, so I do not have my squishy in its own packaging. But here is the orange, and they do sell like a bunch of them. They sell like food squishies, the fruit squishy. Do have 1 fruit squishies, and these are very slow rising. Each squishy is $5 each. And then they sell like common keychain squishies, and those are from like the common squishies kind of. That is for Five Below. Next we have Learning Express. So they have their own brand, which is called Kawaii Squishies, and they sell also like basic common squishies like the panda buns, the bun squishies, like the bread squishies, like basically the common squishies. They have Soft and Soul Squishies. They have also like actual like licensed squishies, like for example like Kibru brands, and I think they're more like slow rising kind of like companies, something like that, but they do sell those. So that is for Learning Express. So next we have 7-Eleven. So then they sell the magical squishies, and again they sell like different like types of brand, like the food squishies, the fruit ones, and brand squishies. Those are also the common ones. And they have like again different varieties, fruits, basically those. And they have another brand, it's called Super Jummy Squishies. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So next we have Staples, the Squeezable Squishies, and also the Soft and Soul Squishies. So next we have Hobby Lobby, and they sell their own squishies, like the one like the ornaments ones, and those usually come around Christmas time, but they usually have them like around the year. And they have like the donut ones, like the cake ones, like basically the dessert squishies. They also have the Squeezables. So next we have Joann's Fabrics, and they also sell squishies there, and they have the magical squishies, and again I don't have them. And they also sell the Squeezables. Again, this squishy has appeared so many times in this video, oh my god. So next we have Kmart, and they also do sell squishies right there, surprisingly. Have the Soft and Soul Squishies, and that's the only brand that they have. So next we have the 99-cent store, and they also do have their own squishies. It's their own brand, and it doesn't specifically say what brand it is. It's either or their brand or some other brand that I don't know. But they also do sell common squishies like fruit squishies, and those are pretty slow rising, surprisingly, even though it comes from like 99-cent store, and each of them like are very cheap for such slow rising squishies. And those come with like little keychains, something like that. So next we have Party City, and this one also has squeezables, and that's the only brand that they have. So next we have the Dollar General, and even though I've been there a few times, I've never been able to find Squishies, but they do have the brand Squishiums. Again, like the brand that the Dollar Tree also has. I think they also have the jumbo ones, I'm not very sure. So next we have Family Dollar, almost like Dollar General, but kind of like different names. They do have the Squishium Squishy and the soft and soft Squishies as well. So next we have Toys R Us, and I know Toys R Us is closing and like in the US, but there's still a few open, but they do sell these soft and soul squishies. So next we have JCPenney, and they do sell the squeezable squishies, the soft and soul squishies, the kawaii squishies, and they do come in like in box form and even in their bag form. So next we have Pat Catans or Pat Cannons, I don't know how to say that name. They do sell these soft and soul squishies. So next we have Indigo, and they sell these soft and soul squishies. Next one, it's kind of like basically a variety of stores, like so many stores, and that's the mall. And I have found squishies in the mall before. Here's one of them. Here's another one. And then lastly, I got this one. If you go to your mall, maybe you may find like squishies there. And lastly, this is not considered a store, but some stores do have like actual claw machines with squishies. Especially in Japan, I think they have like claw machines with squishies in it, where you basically like try to like get the squishy. And I think those are very cool. Now, I don't know if the US they have those, but if they do, then that's actually good. But those are all the stores where you can actually get squishies at. And if I miss stores, just tell me in the comments below, and I'll probably do a part 3 where I update like new like squishy bands and stuff like that. Please enjoy this video, and thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more videos, and bye everyone. Bye.